of course, on LeagueGaming.com, League Gaming YouTube, and of course, LGTV. I am Media Director F5 Penguin here once again, back with a new project, and I can't be happier to help out with the LGFA. I'm signed up for Season 1. I feel good to be here. We're going to do some cup draws tonight. We're going to pick the Champions League pools. We're going to pick the FA Cup single elimination, duking it out, set up there. We're going to do all that kind of stuff. First, get a couple of things going. Follow us on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. League Gaming YouTube. Check us out on LGTV. Make sure you subscribe. Don't miss out on a bunch of media that's going to be happening here in the next couple of weeks for both the LGHL and the LGFA. And we cannot forget about LGGT. So, we're going to do that. We need media people. The league is kind of not hurting, not desperate, but we need people because we did have some issues, as you guys know, with the NHL divide that EA Sports placed upon us. So if you want to get involved in the media for the LGFA, LGGT, or of course the LGHL, either the NHL or AHL, let me know. Message Powder P. He is my NHL liaison for media this season. It should be a good time. Now, that's out of the way. We have some football stuff, some soccer stuff to talk about here tonight, but I can't do that without the man of the hour, or at least the man of the next 10 minutes. Of course, I'm talking about the commissioner of the LGFA for Season 1, SK. Take notes. How you doing, Cav?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Oh, doing great, man. Thanks for making some time to come on tonight. We do appreciate it.
I appreciate you putting it together for us.
Hey, you know, I'm here to help. This is my role as media director. Tris put me in charge. You know, Brody let me know we need somebody to help with media. I said, you know what? Let me do it for the whole league. Let me do it for the whole website. Let's make this happen so that way everybody gets the same attention. This stuff is cool. I enjoy doing it. So we're here. Now, if you guys want to participate in some questions, you have some comments, concerns, want to know what's going on, hit us up on LGFA hashtag. Make sure you use that. Make sure you go over to YouTube, follow us over there as well, and let us know in the thread or in the chat box what's going on. We want to definitely take your questions and concerns. SK, before we begin here, picking these guys for the Champions League and for the FA Cup, we got the random picker right here on the screen in front of you. Go ahead and talk a little bit about how bidding went for LGFA for the first ever season and how you feel the league's gone so far.
Overall, I think bidding went well. All teams bid, which was nice. We didn't have anyone holding back. There was lots of bidding wars competition out there, and people were fighting for other guys. A lot of hostility with the price that some people went, but overall, you can't complain. Seems like we got a competitive league here, and hopefully we can carry it forward.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about bidding. Are you happy with the way that went and compared to how the LGHL handles bidding? We use the same structure. Did this work for the LGFA?
I think it did. We tried to replicate kind of how a regular transfer window would look, so that's why we went with the higher cap limits and everything like that. Overall, we kind of, I guess, had a little bump off the start with bidding in the sense that a couple people didn't have access, but after that was all figured out, everything went smooth, so couldn't be happier.
So you're thrilled. Everything's good to go.
Yeah, so far so good.
All right, so how did preseason go? I mean, I know I had some troubles here. We had some teams not being able to field 11 players. We had some teams not wanting to wait the extra minute or two to get the whole team together. This is twice the amount of people that play in the average LGHL game. So how do you think preseason went so far, and do you see a room for improvement?
I definitely see room for improvement. Preseason was a little rough, I guess, with lines and a few other things and a few mishaps, but we've addressed that as a league and sent out proper PMs just to make everyone aware of what our expectations are, and everyone seems to be on board, so I'm hoping for a most definite improvement here in week 1.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope everything kind of comes together. You know, this is the inaugural league here, and we have a lot of ground to cover. So I think between having the right commissioner and league staff on board and having the help of the owners, the managers, and the players, I think this thing could be successful. I know I had a blast playing in preseason. I hope that continues throughout the league and throughout the season.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. We got big plans that we want to carry through, but like you said, we need a few more owners to step up and hopefully get a few more things organized here coming in the beta season 2 and pushing forward in the FIFA 16. Yeah, like I said, we've got the plans. It's just a matter of needing the people now.
Got to get the people. So let your friends know it's not too late to definitely sign up here, right, SK?
Oh, absolutely. With the way that everything is, if you sign up today, tomorrow, whenever, you will be automatically assigned to one of our training camps, and hopefully an owner then will be getting in contact with you and seeing kind of what your schedule's like.
Fantastic. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into these cup draws. We got 2 to pick tonight. Let's first begin with the Champions League. And Cav, go ahead and let them know how this kind of breaks down.
All right, so how we've decided to do this here, we got Pool A and Pool B, and what we're going to do is draw a team into each pool here as we go. Now, the first stage that we have, which your schedules will be updated, these will be your Sunday games. Now, what's going to happen first is we're going to do a little round-robin elimination, and then we're going to go into the knockout stage.
Okay, so how does that really look like here? So we have 2 pools, and those games are Sunday at 9 and 10 Eastern time, right?
Yes, sir. And each team will play leg 1, home and away, and then leg 2 for 9 and 10. And then after the round robin, I think we have decided everyone is going to play everybody once that's in your pool, and then after that, we will take the top couple teams and move it into the knockout stage.
Cool. So let's jump right into this thing. Here's how we got this going on. I have the sheet for the available teams. We got 8 teams in the league this year. So, I'm sorry, 10 teams in the league this year. So we got that up on the left side. On the right side, the random picker, completely random, not fixed. We're not FIFA here. We're not the commission trying to win a bid and place people together or separate them or anything like that. So here's we got the teams listed on the right. I'm gonna hit this button, pick random team. When I do that, it's going to pick up a team and remove them from the list. That team will be entered into the pool from Cav. He will copy and paste the team into there. You will see that show up, and then we will pick the next one. Are we alternating here from Pool A and Pool B, Cav? Is that what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay, so let's do this thing. Without further ado, let's pull this thing up. I just wanted to make sure we're transparent here. Here's a question from the chat room. McKay, thank you for asking. When do the cups start?
We wanted to get this done a little earlier. I know it is going to be short notice, but the schedule will hopefully be updated late tonight if I can get it done, or tomorrow, and we're hoping to start these cup games this Sunday.
So get yourself together.
Yeah, make your players and other management aware, and again, sorry for the late notice, but we're trying to get this all started as soon as possible here.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Manchester United for watching. Appreciate that. Tell everyone to tune in because, look, this is the only way you're going to see the cup draw. We're not going to post a text link with who got in. You have the thread. You have the video. Check it out that way. Help the media team. Support the website with the ads. This all comes back to help Tris and help the website, help League Gaming to grow and get better. So let's do this thing. Let's pick some people. Let's begin here. I'm going to go ahead and pick the first player, or the first team. I keep saying player because I'm doing draft stuff. The first team into Pool A is going to be. Let me see if I can scroll over in time here. Hold on 1 second. We're going to make some room for this here. It's going to be.
Build.
I know the suspense builds, right? Newcastle. They're going first.
Oh, Newcastle. Let me find.
Work in progress. We're trying some new stuff out here. So, okay. Newcastle's picked. Now, Pool B, pick number 1 is Liverpool. Pool A, team number 2 is Chelsea. Pool B, pick number 2 is Tottenham Hotspurs. Pool A, pick number 3, Manchester United going up with Chelsea. I like that. That's going to be interesting, them on the same side there.
Yeah, that's going to be a good matchup.
Open that up there a little bit. Perfect.
I got a feeling I know who's going to win that one, though. Just saying.
What's your prediction, Cav?
Oh, Chelsea. Come on now.
Oh, we're that sure of it, huh? Fair enough. All right. Pick number 3 for Pool B is Arsenal. Them going against Liverpool. There's another interesting match based on just some of the team history. I know it's the first season, but just from the actual teams in the BPL, these lineups are coming out to be a little interesting here.
Yeah, this is a good turnout. Yeah, it's looking like I'm really interested in this Tottenham-Liverpool situation.
Indeed.
I think they're going to have a good battle.
Pool A, pick 4, QPR, Queen's Park Rangers. Get up there. We'll open that up a little bit more. Make this all work for everybody involved here. Perfect. Pick number 4 for Pool B, Manchester City. Ooh, my team. Some good people over on Arsenal, I can't lie. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, that pool's looking pretty loaded.
All right, and this will obviously decide the last 2, but pick number 5 for Pool A will be Sunderland, making Everton in Pool B pick number 5 for them.
All right, this is interesting. We actually have some really good matchups. I like this.
So talk a little bit here before we pick the next bit here. Talk a little bit about some of these matchups and what you see happening.
Well, I'm looking forward to, like you said, how it really is kind of in the Barclays Premier League, how you have the actual teams kind of in their little rivalry. But I'm really looking forward to this Liverpool-Tottenham with their both squads coming out hot. They've both been talking a lot, saying that they're going to come out and win the title, so it's going to be interesting to see them go at it. Along with over in Pool A, we've got Chelsea and Manchester United. I think actually those will be some good games, but I'm really looking forward to playing Old Shekel there in Sunderland. I think we're going to have some good battles with Tino and Thamps and the crew.
Look, Sunderland's an interesting team for a lot of reasons. Okay, so you mentioned, Shekel, part of the staff for LGFA. You got Tino, who was staff and took ownership, and my brother is on there as well. So it's an interesting little dynamic. I know all 3 of those guys very well, and I believe isn't Suter on that team too, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, he's over there as well, I believe. Yeah,
that team is stacked.
Yeah,
with
they've
some
got
LGHL
a deep team.
Guys. So it should be interesting, right, Kevin? It's going to be just having the, I guess the personal relationship with some of these players will make some of these battles a little bit more high stakes.
Yeah, it's going to make things really interesting. A lot of guys are going to be out there fighting for bragging rights, I think, for sure.
That's it. A lot of chirping to be had for sure. So, all right.
Threads now.
There's what we got here. So we have our picks. Everything's good to go. There's our pools. The schedules will be reflected shortly here on the website, so make sure you check your locker rooms and check your threads for the availability. Get your availability in. For me, my radio show, my real life show, is every Sunday night, so I am out of the Champions League. I can't play them. Can't do it. It's on at 9 p.m. Eastern time. You guys picked a great time for this. So I'm out. So good luck, Man City, without me for every Champions League Cup game. But it should be okay. It should be okay.
Well, we had to weed out the best players, So.
I see what you guys did. It's all collusion. Collusion has made its way into LGFA. Fair enough. All right, so let's jump over to the FA Cup for Wednesdays at 9 and 10 Eastern time. Cav, go ahead and jump into a little bit about how this is going to work out and what we're going to do here tonight.
All right, I know this looks a little bit different, but with kind of the amount of teams that we had to make sure that the brackets filled out evenly, how this is going to work is we're going to pick the first 4 teams, which will play each other in the first leg of the FA Cup. Now, after that, you see teams 5 through 10 have your first round bye. So when we kick in the round 2, we will redo the brackets and we'll join all those teams together and then finish out, and this will be purely knockout stage.
Okay, so just to recap here, it's kind of like the baseball wild card 1-game playoff type thing, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you could look at it like that, yeah.
So the next 4 teams that we pick will be entered into these 4 slots right at the top of the screen here that you see. Those teams will face each other. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 will face each other, and those winners will go on into the knockout round. Right, Cav?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. So how do you want to pick these? You want to pick 1 and 3 or 2 and 4? Or you want to pick 1, 2, 3, 4?
Let's go 1 and 3, then 2 and 4. And
Perfect.
just before we start, if anyone's wondering, these are actually going to start this coming week as well. So this Wednesday. So your schedules again will be updated.
This Wednesday. Okay, great. So guys, get your availabilities in, talk to your teams, get them on board, and make sure we have a good start of the season here. That's kind of the idea. We're hitting this thing with a bang. We got a bunch of different types of games for a bunch of different types of players for a bunch of different types of availability. So it's definitely open for participation. We just need the help of the players to get on board and make this a reality. So let's not waste any more time. How about you say we pick some more people here?
Let's pick some more people.
All right, let's pick some teams. So, first pick, first round away, the game A, we'll call it the away first leg. So we're going to pick that one, and that one's going to be Arsenal. Lining up for the elimination right off the bat here. And now we'll do away first leg for B. This is pick number 3. This will be Chelsea.
Oh.
And then we will go.
I accept the hard route in.
Yeah, this is tough, man. You guys got some work cut out ahead of you here. And then what we'll do is we'll pick number 2. This will be facing Arsenal in the single elimination game here. Queen's Park Rangers. And facing Chelsea in the other single elimination match to get into the FA Cup, essentially, will be Everton. Now, the rest of these teams, the order I don't think matters, but in the sake that if something goes over to Tris and he needs an order for something and needs something sorted 5 through 10, we're going to go ahead and pick those. I don't think they matter, but I'm not sure. So, SK, we're just going to run through these real quick here just to fill out the rest of the bracket, just to make sure we have them listed. Those are going to be Sunderland, Manchester United, Liverpool, Tottenham, Newcastle, and my team, Man City, comes up last.
All right.
So there you have it. Easy. Done. What do you think's going to happen in those 2 single elimination games there, Cav?
Arsenal and QPR, I think that's going to be a close one. Chelsea and Everton, I haven't seen them play yet, so I'm actually pretty interested in that matchup. I got to have faith in my boys, of course, but, you know.
So here's a question that I'm sure a lot of people are going to ask, especially because the way the games work in creating matches against each other, you can end up in a tie. So what happens here in the single elimination moving into knockout round where the teams end in a tie?
We've addressed it a little bit in the Constitution, but how it's going to work is we're going to do by away goals first. So after you're done the 2 legs, if one of the teams have scored more away goals, they will advance. But if all teams are tied up down square the middle, we're going to go with golden goal. Now what we're going to do is just continue playing games until the first team scores, basically, and then end from there.
Gotcha. Okay, so these teams are playing against each other twice in aggregate. Is that what we're kind of doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so in the FA Cup, Arsenal and QPR will play 2 times. Is that That's great. And then Chelsea and Everton will play 2 times, and the winner of the aggregate or the right-out winner will move on. If that's not the case, then they tie. Then it's done by away goals, and if not, then it's done by golden goal on that second game.
Yeah, we wanted to bring in the PKs, but we noticed the game never really gave us the option for it, so it kind of restricted us a little, but...
Fair enough. Golden goal it is then. And then for the single elimination games moving forward in just one match determines it all. We're just doing golden goal at that point, no away goals, any of that stuff. Just golden goal is going to determine the game. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Fantastic. So there we are, guys. This is done. We're out of here. Any last things you want to say? Any housekeeping items you have on the list for you before we wrap up tonight?
Not necessarily. I just wanted to say thanks to everyone who actually applied and is out there playing and helping us trying to grow the league. It's really much appreciated. We're trying to do as much as we can, and we know there's a little cosmetic work and things to be done, but we're definitely trying to get it all together here, and hopefully we can keep moving forward. Thanks again, everyone.
Yeah, and thank you, Kat, for having me on. I really appreciate the opportunity to help out with this league. I like taking things off from the ground up, and no better way to do it than with a new season for some football.
Absolutely.
So we still need help with media, guys. Stick around. If you got any questions here, message me on Twitter at F5Penguin. Send me a PM or hit me up on LG, whatever you want to do to get a hold of me. If you want to take part in the media stuff, please feel free to do so. Just need to hear from you. And if you have any other questions about the league, hit up SK. If you have any questions about media for the LGHL, hit up myself or Powder P. On behalf of the entire LeagueGaming.com staff, from Tris Brody all the way down to the last player on the training camp, I want to thank you guys for checking us out tonight. Keep following us on LeagueGaming.com's YouTube channel and, of course, on League Gaming TV. I am F5 Penguin Media Director alongside Cav, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks. Have a great night.